Say that I'm given this and I'm asked to find all three factors of this, find all of the zeros of this crazy polynomial. One of the things I like to do is I like to check. I think that what I'm going to do is I'm going to check -1, or maybe I'll check 1 and see if this works. If I plug in 1 into here, will that give me a solution? So what is f of 1? That's my question. That's just 1 cubed minus 6 times, well, 1, plus 11 minus 6. Is it 11? Yep, it was 11. Okay. So that is, oh yeah, that works out perfectly. Because this is 12 minus 12 equals 0. Ha ha! So f of 1 is a 0. Which tells me that if I were to have any luck at all, if I wanted to have any chance at all of breaking this thing down into something that looks like this, I know that one of those terms, maybe I'll put it up here, one of those terms is x minus 1. Because I know that x equal to positive 1 works, so I need to throw that in as x minus 1 when I put in my factors. Why don't I figure out what these other two terms are? Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out what it is as a trinomial. Trinomial basically meaning 3 terms. I'll probably have an x squared, x, and some number. And then what I'll do is I'll factor that down if I can, maybe using the quadratic equation, maybe factoring if I need to. So I'm going to actually take this function, x cubed minus 6x squared plus 11x minus 6, and divide that using polynomial long division by x minus 1. Let's play this game. X squared, multiply this out, that gets x cubed minus x squared, negative positive, negative 5x squared, drop that down, 11x, plus of course, negative 5x, and let's see, this would be negative 5x squared, and then this would be positive 5x, plus minus. 11 minus 5 is 6x minus 6, so I'm going to have to multiply this by 6 to get 6x minus 6. There's a 0. That's my other term. This trinomial that I was telling you about is x squared minus 5x plus 6. This right here's a binomial. Here's a trinomial. Bi 2, tri 3. Let's take a look at this thing real quick. X squared minus 5x plus 6. Let's see if I can factor that down. Hopefully I won't have to use a quadratic equation for this, but I mean I could if I wanted to. X, what times what gives me positive 6? Well, I can either do, oops, nope. Wait 1 second, did I copy this down wrong? No, I didn't. I did it right. I think I copied it down wrong. What did I do wrong? Let's see, that's positive 6. So you end up getting, I guess my question is, all right, am I drawing a blank? Am I brain farting here? What times what? Oh, I did this totally wrong on my paper. Anyway, I'm sorry. What times what gives me positive 6? I can go with 1. I was thinking 1 and 6, but I was thinking no, because those don't add to get me negative 5. I think what I'm going to go with is negative 2 and negative 3. Because negative 2 times negative 3 gives me positive 6, and negative 2 plus negative 3 gives me positive negative 5. So I would argue with you that if I were to factor this guy down, it would look something like that. And if I were to graph that, let's graph that right over my face. It would graph like positive 1, positive 2, and positive 3. And I think thinking it's probably gonna look something like this. Or something similar to that, to be honest with you.